We are going for a ride today.
Yes, a lot of.
I'm excited.
Just got up and turned the heat up. 21, but it's supposed to warm up. What I wanted to say was that was an awesome route to take to go to the grocery store. All right, good morning, Ember. Richard just got up and turned the heat up. 21, but it's supposed to warm up. I did it again. We did not check elevation. So Bryce is at 8,000 feet, and in May, it's probably not the best time to come and tent camp. Anyway, the other thing that we do every single morning is, because we're running the heater on low at night, we get all kinds of, the roof freezes. Now it's starting to get a little warm in here. It's all melting, so here's our routine.
Well, at least it's water now. It was ice on the inside of the tent because
It's still ice.
it's still ice on the top. Wait till it starts to melt.
Oh my gosh.
We have tried several different ideas to keep the humidity out of this camper when it's really cold. I know we have a buddy heater. I know it's propane. I know we're burning fuel and creating water. When we burn that spent fuel is creating an acidic H2O, actually, if you want to get technical with it. I know that, but I've got a vent over the heater with a fan to pull air in for combustion. I've also got a vent on the outside of it. I wonder if I should have two fans pulling it out, but I don't want to pull too much of the heat out. So somehow we need to figure out how to get the moisture from condensating, and I think it's the only solution really is to have is to insulate the top, which is not going to happen.
No, I've got the best solution.
What? Go to warmer climate? Is that what it is?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, let's go to warmer climate.
Stop camping at 8,000 to 10,000 feet in May. Oh, there's ice in your coffee.
I opened it up. Look, here's the bottle I took. Look. You ready?
Yeah.
See it turn into rice?
Slush?
Yeah, see it?
Oh yeah, it did.
It's frosting all the way down. See it turn into frost?
I'll hold it there. No, go back. That's crazy.
Look where it changed from 32-degree water to 32-degree ice.
I think our water's frozen. Here's the problem. That's frozen. I don't know if you can see this inside. That's completely frozen. Well, hopefully it'll sit out here in the sunshine and melt.
Hey honey, what are you doing?
You got me.
Ah, yeah, see? I always try to get it with a big smile on her face, and then I answer her, give her a question, and it always stumps her.
Okay.
Hi honey, what's going on?
Look at me. How am I dressed? T-shirt,
T-shirt.
shorts. Look, I even have a fan. Now, why don't we even care about that? Because it's 21 degrees outside. When we get the Mr. Buddy heater and we get the sun solar power in here, it is toasty warm.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I'll show you when I go outside all bundled up. I am not going outside like this.
And it's windy. And it's windy outside.
Yes. What did they say for wind?
They said 25-mile-an-hour winds with 60-mile-an-hour gusts.
Okay.
But we're down in this little hole.
Yes, we finally, after a year, got it right. We stopped, we parked the bikes, we walked around, we said, okay, where's the sunrise? Where's the sunset? Where's the tall trees? When's Ruby going to be in the sun? When's she going to be in the shade? Where's she going to be with the solar panels? We checked out everything.
Even the wind. You even called me from up on top of the hill.
I walked up on top of the hill, and Richard stayed over here where we thought we wanted to camp, and I called him and I said, it's like blowing like crazy up in here, and he's like, it's fine here, and I'm like, that's the spot. But it is cold out there, and so we're in here hunkered down editing some videos, and for once we're warm.
Yeah.
Wasn't like that tent last year in the tent.
No.
All right, I'm gonna come out of the cave and go outside and make some lunch. Trying to decide what all to wear. I'll figure it out. Have some of that jalapeno bread left over that we had bought over in Torrey, and I'm just going to slice that thin and turn it into grilled cheese, do a can of tomato soup. It's a nice cold day. It's a good day for grilled cheese and tomato soup, I think. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, it's bright. That's not bad. Need to keep the heat in. I think I still need a coat. Thank goodness the sun is shining. I think it'd be really cold. Hard to believe it's almost June. Okay. Let's go get the bread. This box is probably a mess, but here it is. This stuff is amazing. Oh, check it out. I forgot about these yogurt pretzels. Yeah, we have to have those. Yeah, I had to get more clothes on and actually step out of Ruby because it was so hot in there. All right, let's go see what it's like out here besides cold. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm making lunch or not. Yeah, it looks pretty. But looks can be deceiving. I think I'll go get warm in the tent again. This is what we're gonna make with the jalapeno bread, some tomato soup. We have these little cartons of milk that you don't have to refrigerate, so that's really cool. The world's most expensive sliced cheese. Oh, and then these things. This is my snack before. I'm hungry. I have to laugh. I'm trying to open this milk, you know, which is supposed to be for children. Oh my gosh. There we go. Sheesh. Poor kids. We're going inside. Goodbye.
That's a bummer. Because it's kind of nice if the wind wasn't blowing.
I know, it's warming up, but it's too windy, so we're gonna go eat lunch inside Ruby. Tonight it's supposed to be down to 21, and our Mr. Buddy heater has decided it doesn't want to work. So, keep your fingers crossed that Richard can pull out a miracle. Or we're gonna put on every single clothes that we own again. Richie's still working at it. You can see this. It's 10 o'clock, 36 degrees. Is that a good thing?
Solid pilot. Yeah, it's not lifting like it was at all. There must have been a little tiny bit of debris inside that pilot orifice. None, just so anybody knows, none of the safeties have been bypassed. It's just the back cover has been taken off. That's it.
And we have a backup.
Well, that's different. That's carbon monoxide.
Oh, I thought you were talking about carbon monoxide when you said safeties on that thing.
It is. The safeties on this have not been bypassed. The tip over switch and the thermocouple have not been bypassed. Well, the thermocouple can't be bypassed.
To laugh because it just seems like whenever we turn the camera on, I mean, it's just Murphy's Law. It's a car, a plane, a truck. It's like we want peace and quiet, we don't touch the camera. So
We are going for a ride today.
it's been cold, and actually it's about 30 right now. So this, when the sun's out, it's nice.
Yes.
So I have my cheat sheet here because I want to make sure that I cover where we're going to go. Okay.
We're in a campground. We chose the convenience of a campground instead of BLM camping.
Yes, and we turn the camera on. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Somebody starts a diesel engine or drives by.
Okay,
That's what happened.
so our first stop is going to be Zion. We're going to ride the Mount Carmel Highway,
Yes.
which is really only 12 miles long. And then you go through a 1.1 mile tunnel called the Mount Carmel Tunnel.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to go check
And
out.
from what I understand, the Mount Carmel tunnel is only, I think, 14 feet. So big rigs cannot make it through there.
Our next stop, we might not be pronouncing this right, is the Kolob.
We'll ask somebody when we get to the visitor center.
Yes, the Kolob Canyon. So
How do you spell it? K-O-L-O-B.
put it down there.
Yeah, K-O-L-O-B.
Okay, so here's what we're doing. Let's rewind for just a second. Here's what we did wrong. So our advice to you: there's two things you don't want to run out of in certain areas of Utah. One is gas, and the other one is groceries. Unless you eat out all the time, then you'll have no problem. But
Right.
we were camping in Torrey. The closest grocery station was in Loa, which was further north, out of our way. So
Well, but it was a backtrack.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes.
So we ate all of our food in Torrey, and I thought, hey, when we get to Bryce, we'll just hit up a grocery store. Well, yes, they have a grocery store here.
But it's expensive. And
It's a little mom and pop grocery store.
Right, and the meat selection was limited. You know, it's basically campground food, I want to call it.
Yes.
Hot dogs, there is some sausage, there's steaks, but they're all, packaged frozen stuff. Good quality though.
Yes. So the closest grocery store is in Cedar City, which is an hour and a half away. And I thought, well, if we have to ride an hour and a half to get groceries, let's at least have some fun and go see some things. So that's how this whole route kind of came about, is we did it around a grocery store stop an hour and a half
Yeah.
away. So back to Kolob Canyon. I didn't know about this. There's actually two sections to Zion National Park.
Yeah,
So
that was weird.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
we are going to go to Kolob Canyon, which is the second section of Zion. Not as many people go to Kolob Canyon, so that's why I'm excited to
Yeah.
go and check it out.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah. The star of the show, there's hiking there, but what I read is that the star of the show is the scenic ride. It's only a 10-mile round trip scenic ride from the visitor center to Kolob Canyon, but it's supposed to be stunning. All right, we are going to secure things here and suit up. I think we need extra clothes because it is only, we feel warm now, but it is only 30.
All right.
All right, bye.
Cheers.
It's always a preparation to go for a ride.
Wasn't connecting.
Oh, it doesn't push buttons? I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
do anything?
it's too small of a little computer in there to
Oh.
do multiple tasks at the same time. It needs to connect.
What the
turn
heck?
on.
Are you telling me this Cena is not a female? It can't multitask? Can't do more than one thing at a time? What the heck?
I guess. As you kept pushing the button, I'm like, stop pushing the button. Hold on, let me get you connected first.
I just wanted to turn the camera on, man.
Okay, was your camera on?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
ready.
So you're ready and you got this?
Yes.
All right.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Go for a ride.
We're on the road. Burr.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
All right, Zion National Park, 12 miles. We are on 9 East.
Yeah.
Supposedly they called the Mount Carmel Highway, right?
Uh-huh. You think those are so cute?
I do. I think that's adorable. Welcome to Zion National Park.
Yeah, we made it.
Yes, right behind me is what they call the checkerboards, which really makes sense because it does look like you play a giant game of checkers on it. Here's the 1.1 mile Mount Carmel Tunnel. We made it. Now it's going to take us about 3 hours to get through.
Yeah, to get through a 1 mile tunnel.
All right, what are we waiting for?
We're waiting for people to get through the tunnel because I guess it's a 1-lane tunnel.
Yes. So, and we're only have 2 cars ahead of us and nobody's been coming out yet, so we might be here for a while.
Yeah, let's
so
hope.
Just so that you know, if you come this way, it is a 1-lane tunnel and you're going to have to wait your turn to go through, and it might take you a while.
Probably not.
No, just me.
You knew I was going to have to do that, right?
I knew. I see daylight. All right, we made a quick pit stop here at the visitor center. Richard wanted to check out getting a pin, have a quick lunch, and then we're going to get back out on the road again. We aren't going to go any further into Zion in that we're not going to get off the bikes and go hiking. It was almost impossible to find a parking place. And yeah, so it's just time to kind of put Zion in our rearview mirror and go explore some less crowded options. That's a nice way of putting it, right? So we came in from this way, through the tunnel, here. And now we're at the visitor center, grabbing a quick lunch, and then we'll head on down through Springdale. Check it out. Gus found another friend, and we're gonna learn a little bit about him.
My name's Kenny Haynes. I'm from South Carolina, a little town of Mountain Rest, up in the mountains, foothills of the Georgia mountains. And I'm here with you today near Bryce Canyon. So this is my motorcycle I've ridden from South Carolina over the last 25 days. It's a 2012 BMW R1200 GS, and she's been great the whole trip. I've had her loaded down. I've got a 155-liter dry bag that's not on here right now.
I love it when Gus gets to meet new friends. So if you're riding a GS, actually if you're riding any type of motorcycle and you see us, stop by and say howdy. Next.
Where are we going next? We're going to Kolob, or Kolob, however you say it.
Okay.
K-O-L-O-B.
Okay.
And it's 50 minutes from here.
Oh, okay. And what road are we taking?
We're taking on 9 out, and then we get on 15 for a minute.
Well, let's see what this star of the show road is.
just right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way. And so every night I dream it, I'm starting to believe in what you say when I'm asleep, and that you need me. And every night you long for a little bit of touch, then you say we belong before the dawn. Used to think you could save me. That was when you helped my heart through all I couldn't do. We were close to see the sun, but rain got in our way. And so every night I dream it, I'm starting to believe in what you say when I'm asleep, and that you need me. Every night you long for a little bit of touch, then you say we belong before the dawn. Till the dawn, until the dawn. We belong before the dawn. Every night I dream it, I'm starting to believe in what you say when I'm asleep, and that you need me. And every night you long for a little bit of touch, then you say we belong before the dawn. Every night you long for a little bit of touch, then you say we belong before the dawn.
Different mountain ranges. Let's see. That one is Horse Ranch Mountain.
The one looks like it behind it.
It is, yeah. And then
Paria.
Paria Point is right there. And then Betty Point is right. Betty, where are you? Where are you, Betty? Betty Point's there.
Yeah.
I'm probably pointing in the wrong
Nugget.
directions. Nugget is there. Timber Mountain Top. Oh, that's this whole thing here is Timber Mountain Top. Okay, I have to say, even though it's a very short 5 mile to the top, 5 mile back,
Yeah.
small part of Zion, this
It's
is
beautiful.
a must. It is like vibrant green and not crowded. It's what I remember the national parks used to be like.
That's what they were.
Yeah.
They were very cool.
They were very beautiful, and it just wasn't dodging people. I
it's beautiful
highly recommend it if you're in the area. It really is stunning, and it's so peaceful. We could stay here for a while.
You good?
Look at that.
I'm trying to decide, do I need these? See that buttons? And then these buttons. Now, if you have like a Street Bob or a Road King or something like that, you can use your rolled up chaps now as a backrest. Because how many times have you rolled up your chaps and you pick them up and they just fall apart?
Yeah.
Now they won't fall apart. You could even use it as a bedroll.
You could. There's your new pillow.
I mean, you could. It's a nice. Yes.
What I wanted to say was that was an awesome route to take to go to the grocery store.
Yes. Good call
Yeah.
on that. Yes, yes, for sure.
We should do that more often.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna bop in here, get stocked up a little bit, and head back to Bryce. All right, so we are very happy to report that we spent less than half for more groceries.
Way more groceries.
So it was definitely worth the ride.
And we like the ride anyways.
Yes.
It was a great ride to get the groceries.
Yes, it was. All right, so tell me your findings.
Okay, when they replaced the stator, I don't want to be negative, but then when they replaced the stator, you should replace the voltage regulator. I mean, that's just common sense as a technician. You replace both of those because it could be one or the other caused it to fail.
All right, we just passed the turnoff to Bryce Point to the left, and now we're headed straight to, we're going to take this all the way to the end, which is 15 miles Rainbow Point. And as Richard said,
We're going to go to the end of the rainbow. Oh man, Bryce is just stunning.